Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
All right, welcome inside our CW studios. I'm Rich Walsh. Bob Pompiani has the night off. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm also sitting next to Ron Cook, who's my co-host for tonight. We're talking about the Steelers and what comes up next for those guys. They got Cincinnati, Baltimore, and then New England. Will they look past Cincinnati and Baltimore to Ben Roethlisberger told Ron Cook today, no, they're only concentrating on Cincinnati. Also some big news today. Matt Murray out possibly 4 weeks. Tristan Jarry will be the goalie for the next 4 weeks. And DeSmith called up to be his backup. He played in one game, a half of a game in Pittsburgh, and wasn't too good. A goal in his first shot he faced in relief of Matt Murray in a blowout win in Winnipeg. And also some other big news, college football news. Joe Moorhead, former Central star, is going to be the next Mississippi State head coach. Joe Moorhead is turned or transformed that Penn State offense into one of the best in college football. And you would think, Penn State isn't known for offense, Ron, but what he's been able to do with that innovative style and goes from Fordham to Penn State and now gets a big-time job at Mississippi State. Good for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him, but it helps when you got guys. I think McSorley's a really good college quarterback. It helps when you have Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Gesicki is a tight end receiver. He's had some good players to play with there. Good for him. This is all part of it. When you have success, Penn State has had great success. You're going to lose people off that staff. And I think it's very normal to happen and good for Moorhead. Mississippi State in a great league is a good job for him.
Yeah, and Penn State's, minutes away from being in the top four. When you look at how they lost to Ohio State and how they lost to Michigan State.
Last second both times.
Yeah, they could easily be in that top four. When you look at that top four right now, it goes Clemson, Auburn, Oklahoma, and then Wisconsin. I don't really see it. I don't have a problem with any of those top four. But, the top 7 or 8 have a good chance of getting in, depending on how the chips fall.
Well, everybody thinks Alabama's going to get in. They need help. I mean, I can't if Wisconsin beats Ohio State, they have to be in.
Yeah.
Right? Undefeated in a Power 5 conference. Nice win over Ohio State. Clemson, if it beats Miami, is in. Auburn, Georgia, winner is going to be in. And I think Oklahoma, if it beats TCU, is in. I could see Alabama being shut out.
Yeah, I think the SEC winner gets in. I think the the Oklahoma wins if
Not TCU.
Not TCU, but Oklahoma. The ACC winner gets in. The SEC winner gets in. I don't know about the Big Ten winner. And definitely
Wisconsin
not the Big 12.
goes undefeated?
Well,
no.
I'm saying if Ohio State wins.
Okay, that's a different story.
Wisconsin, any of those top 4 teams win, they're in. But I'm not going to say the Big Ten winner gets in. If Ohio State wins, I don't think that they get in or deserve to get in. And that's where maybe
I watched
Alabama
Miami play Friday against Pitt. They looked awful. Are they one of the best 4 teams in the country? I don't think so.
I don't either.
Even if they beat Clemson, I don't necessarily put them in. Now, Clemson wins, okay.
If Miami beats Clemson, could you see 2 ACC teams get in? Even if say, Oklahoma loses.
No way Clemson gets in with 2 losses, one of them being against Syracuse.
Yeah,
no way.
But they are number 1. Who knows?
Now, Miami beats them, they're going to be in.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous because I don't think they're one of the 4 best teams in the country.
Not how they looked against Pitt. I don't think that they beat Clemson.
They looked awful.
And I
don't either. I think Clemson wins. I think Oklahoma wins. Wisconsin, I don't know about. Georgia, Auburn game, the winner's going to go. Now it comes down to if Wisconsin loses to Ohio State, do you put Alabama in? Probably.
Yeah, but what if?
I don't think Ohio State jumps over Alabama.
I don't either, and that's what I was thinking about that. Looking at these rankings, I don't think Ohio State jumps Alabama either, no matter what.
Right.
But
I think
it'll be
one
interesting.
spot available basically. The Clemson's going to win, you would think. If Oklahoma beats TCU, they're in. The winner of the SEC is in. That leaves 1 spot.
Yeah, but if Wisconsin wins, they're in. They're 4th right now. There's no spots.
There's no spots.
Unless you're seeing some upsets. And
right.
I don't think Miami is guaranteed to get in if they beat Clemson. But,
we'll see.
Yep.
It's fun. Everybody's talking about it.
I know.
It's what's great about college football.
And you hear all the time, wouldn't you? I'd love to see 8. You know, I know, but it's still that argument.
Yeah, but you don't want the season to go on forever.
Don't play those powder puffs at the beginning of the year and have an extra, you know, do 8.
Yeah, but those powder puffs bring in big money for the
the
powerhouse schools.
I know, but I think that teams, you know, if Pitt plays Youngstown State, that they should get negative points for a win, no matter what. You know, any Alabama and Mercer.
They went to overtime to get it.
Alabama Mercer, that game should never be played. I mean, why is that? They should get negative points for even scheduling that game.
I agree.
All right, well, hey, give us a call tonight. 412-575-2600 is the number. All the lines are open, so give us a call, or you can send me a tweet at Richie Walsh. Back in a couple minutes.